God give me style, God give me grace.
God give me style, God give me grace.
God put a smile on my face.
God put the smile on my face.
God make me shine like the sun.
God make me shine like the sun.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the one.
Sometimes I feel like
It
I'm
ain't
the
my
one.
fault.
I just reach for style. I'm hot, I breaks it down.
It ain't my fault.
You can't break it down the way I break it down. Listen, you can call me what you want, black and ugly, but you can't convince me the Lord don't love me. When my CDs drop, they sell the best. You call it luck, why can't it just be I'm blessed? I'm a track star running through life chasing my dream. Best deal I made was trading the mic for that triple beam. I zone off thinking, is there really heaven or hell? If so, what happens to a changed man that dies in a cell? I need no answers to these questions, cause time will tell. Got a date with destiny, she's more than a girl. Don't much good come from me, but my music is a gift given from God.
YouTube family, welcome back to the channel, baby. Vlog 52. I told you guys I wasn't gonna make you guys wait super long. It's been about 2.5 weeks. I will say I was trying to film I think earlier this week, if not last week, and I went to go start filming my DJI camera, realized I didn't have my tripod for it, and I also did not have the magnetic thing if I wanted to try and use that for that day. And I need it for like filming certain things throughout the day, like in the gym, whatever I'm doing. And I couldn't do that because I didn't have it. So I had to squash that day and then wait till I had a pretty busy day. You guys know how this usually works. I try to pick a super busy day, and today is probably the busiest day I've had since the last YouTube vlog. So that's exactly what we're going to go over today. But we got a little physique update because your boy has been shredding down and I feel absolutely amazing. I will say this is the third cut that I've ever been on, and it's been my favorite. The easiest, I feel the best mentally. I haven't been as hungry. I look the best to me, I think. My first cut I did with my coach, Brooks Clark. Shout out Brooks Clark, hell of a coach. If you're looking for a good coach other than myself, Brooks, I highly recommend him. You can tell him I sent you. But it was my first ever cut, so I got down to like 192 when I was with him, and my test was through the ground. So that was a learning process. That was also like 2022 when the whole like gym community was popping off. I was in Houston traveling a lot. It was just a lot. Then the next cut was last year. That was after I bulked. So that was last year, and that was before my bachelor party. That was pretty good. That was when I was playing pickleball a lot, and I was doing bodybuilding stuff. I wasn't really doing anything I'm doing now. Only athletic stuff I was doing was pickleball. But this year, the cut's been like ridiculously easy. And I'm not going to stop cutting until maybe maybe in September, so I can kind of mellow out a little bit and get filled out, because there has been some days where I'll be super depleted and I'll be like, 188, and I'll feel like a stick. And I might look good, but I'm not going to perform well in my high rocks, in my running, in my training if I'm not, filled out. But this morning I feel really good. Yesterday morning I was 180 and a half. This morning I am 190, so I feel really good. I was talking to my Snapchat last night about the sweet spot for me is around like 195. 195, I'm filled out, but I'm still shredded. Right now, I'm shredded, but I'm not filled out. Granted, I've only had a little bit of coffee and electrolytes, but I feel really good. If you guys can't see the legs, I do train legs. But we have a really busy day today. Let me get my breakfast going, and I'll sit down with you guys, and we'll go over everything that we have to do today. We'll get this rocking, baby, all right? There you go! One more thing. I need to put a shirt on, so we're going to put on the Preferred Run Club tank. I will give you guys a little bit more updates later in the video, alright? But for now, you guys get to see what it looks like on, if I don't mess up my hair. Alright. Boom. There we go. Alright. See you guys in a minute. Alright, boom. Breakfast is done. Really simple this morning. You guys know I've been keeping it pretty simple. We got half of a blueberry bagel, half of an everything bagel, because that's all I have left. I'm leaving tomorrow to go on a trip, so I was not trying to buy new groceries. Then we have 3 pasture-raised eggs with a little salt and pepper. That is it. I don't have any fruit. Ran out. Not trying to buy more and it go bad. So we're keeping it very, very simple. And you guys know, like I said, there's always something. It's either the washer and dryer, or the dogs slurping water, or the dogs tearing up their food. Like, Blaze is smacking his lips. Anyway, to recap on what I had this morning in my coffee and then what I put in here. Of course, we have our creatine, rise creatine, rise glutamine, Coach Shep. And then we put 1 scoop of Raw Nutrition's Replenish, which is 1,000 milligrams of sodium. And I just found out that they have Replenish in chocolate flavor, which sounds quite disgusting if you think about it. You know, chocolate flavor hydration powder. But I was like, you know, I'm going to try it. I admire one of the owners, Dom, not only as just a creative, but more as a business person and who he is mentally and just what he puts out. I really look up to him. And he does this with his coffee. So he puts 1 scoop of the chocolate Replenish electrolytes with his coffee. So I got straight espresso from Whole Foods. That was the Chameleon brand. 3 ounces of that. A little bit of almond milk. Stevia packet. Chocolate Replenish. Ice. And you're done. So that's what was in my coffee. And then, of course, creatine, glutamine, and same Replenish, just different flavor in here. So we're starting the day getting really, really hydrated, which is good because I'm going to be outside for a majority of this day, and it's going to be very hot. But I'm going to eat this up. I did tell you guys I was going to go for what was going on, but we usually do that in the office. So I'm going to eat this up, have my chill time, still chill, even though I had my quiet time earlier. This is where I can like kind of go over what I'm doing for today and get in that mode to work. So I'm going to eat this up while I do that, and then I'll see you guys in the office to go over what today will entail, all right? See you then. About to head into the office now, but I know a lot of people might be new to the channel. So just to go over the daily vitamins that I take, we have our D3, our multivitamin, our fish oil, and then our Accutane. I have 2 because I didn't take it last time. So let me down these really quick, and then we'll head into the office. All right, change of plans. I have no energy drink, so we're gonna get that first. That's the thing about a Shep vlog. You really never know what you're gonna open up to. I really never know what I'm going to change my mind to do, so let's go. And I have to hurry up because it's 9:30 right now. It's crazy. I literally woke up at like 7:30 today. But when it comes to filming, and I had to do some other stuff that I didn't put on camera. But 9:30, and Eddie's coming over at 10:30 because we have to go shoot something. So I have to do work before then. So we gotta hurry up. All right. Came back. Can barely talk today. I'm pretty energized. Came back, was ready to work, and then the coffee said, not so fast. So we're good now. I put on my little tunes, and we'll go over what we're doing today, okay? For some reason, this album has been getting me really hyped every single morning. I just feel like it makes me grind a little bit harder. You just have that, you know, that one album that does that.
ATL checker. On the bottom road, I know it gets strong. Yeah, bankroll get big. Empire get built. Get rest to the right nigga. City search up, I know I ain't tryna catch you feeling. I ain't never buy no gotta run.
Alright. Sorry guys, I have to get that out every single morning. Okay, so started the YouTube vlog. I write every single thing down. You guys know this by now. Write what you have to do the next day, the night before, so you're not worried about what you're doing in the moment of the day of, because that is just a recipe for failure or delayed success. Nothing wrong with delayed success, but not the delayed success I'm talking about. Wow, I'm rambling. Anyway, continue reading Proverbs. That's what I read this morning. I've been reading that the past 2 weeks. A lot of great messages in the book of Proverbs. If you are lost or don't know where to start in the Bible, I highly recommend Proverbs. And then once I finish this, I'll let you guys know what I move along to. But love Proverbs. Take and wait. We went over that with physique checks. I need to go over DMs, emails, and customer support. Any other emails regarding business. And then we have check new clients and current clients. Make sure everything's up to date. Messages are responded to. New client forms, consultation forms, our emails are sent to them. And then we have to go over our manufacturing team's updates and then my personal manufacturer messages. We'll do that really quickly. That's pretty fast. A lot of new things to come with that new add-on, team, whatever you want to call it, has been phenomenal. We'll go over that later. I'm gonna pack the orders and then ship them off before me and Eddie go to the park to film. Then we're gonna go film. That'll probably take like an hour to 2 hours. Then I have a haircut at 2:30. Then I have to go to Rise after that. I need to write that down. Go to Rise after haircut to pick up supplements. It's been a while since I re-upped. Then I'm going to hit upper body probably at Gold's. Then I have to take Michaela to the airport because she has to go to Pittsburgh first for something for her family. And then she'll meet me at the beach tomorrow with my family. So there's a lot of moving parts today. So I still have to figure out when I want to run. I'm probably going to hit upper body after my haircut and then go take Michaela and then run at night. Then I have to pack. Then I have to get all the dog stuff ready because Blaze and Bear are going to Mitri's. Blue is staying at the house and we hired a sitter to come here. So I have to make sure all the dog stuff are great. What? I have to make sure all the dog stuff is set up and packed up, ready to go. And for Blue sitter to come here and everything's fine. Michaela's done a great job with the room, getting the sitter snacks and all that stuff. So that's 95% done. I don't have to do much. Then I have to pack, like I said. And then other than that, I mean, that's really it. Other than that, that's really it. That sounds like a busy ass day. So that is where we're at right now. I'm gonna lock in here for about 45 minutes. What I have to, like, usually when I have days like this, I'm not like upset that I can't work more in here because what I'm going to do with Eddie is work. So technically that is still work. But as far as computer work today, it's mainly just keeping stuff afloat and making sure the system is continuing to churn. I feel like as long as you have a set system in place, you won't have to do too much every single day. Now, there are days like yesterday where I worked for like 6-7 hours, and then days today where I can do this pretty relatively fast for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then go do whatever else I need to do. At the same time, I'm still working because I'm filming this YouTube the entire day. Busy day ahead. I will catch you guys whenever I have an update, if something that I'm looking at, or when Eddie arrives. All right. So. Stay tuned. Alright, we banged that workout. That was relatively easy. I just need to make sure. Oh my goodness, look at this girl. Miss Bluey, what you doing? Such a hard life, Miss Girly. Alright, we're gonna go pack these orders, make sure that's straight. Eddie's about to pull up. But let me show you guys what the HQ is looking like. So, this is all sweatpants. All this, sweats, you can see the boxes literally the same. Wash black, plain black, gray, and hunter camo. And then we have the Run Club tanks in the corner. It's getting pretty packed because I still have probably like 20 to 30 more boxes pulling up next week, either next week or the week after that. So that needs to get going, but I'm super excited just of what's coming in August. I mean, a lot. I'm going to the beach this weekend, come back, Run Club next weekend. A lot of people, a lot of creators coming in. If you didn't know, Mitri, Joel, James Pendergrass, Ryan Loki, Swole, Cranon, Manny Fit. Obviously, I will be there. Some other creators that are local will be there. It's going to be crazy. Honestly, at first I was expecting like maybe like 20 people to show up. I think there might be like 200 people. And I don't know if I'm ready for that, but it's going to be a hell of a day. I'm super excited. So we're going to do Run Club in the morning. Everybody gets a free tank that shows up beforehand. We'll run the 3-mile loop. And then after that, I'll hand out Rise Fuel. We'll hand out Rise Hydration Packs. We'll do a meet and greet with everybody. It's going to be a great time. We'll have music there. Obviously, coolers filled with the stuff. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a learning experience. I'm ready to see what I do or what goes wrong just so I can continue to improve because I want to continue to do Run Clubs like almost every other weekend, different locations, and I think that'd be pretty cool. So beach, Run Club next weekend, then we shoot the promo for the Perfect Pack also next week and the week after that, and then we have the Perfect Pack the 22nd, but before the 22nd, I go to Mitri's bachelor party, which is in Tulum, so that's the 14th and the 18th. I'll be in Mexico, that's gonna be a blast, and then come back from that, have the drop, pack all the orders, ship those out. Then we have some more Rise events after that. So August can be a pretty fat month. And then the next month in September, I go to Italy, which is crazy. So a lot of moving parts, a lot of things going on, but I'm excited. I mean, I'm very excited. I'll if I won't show you everything that I have from the Perfect Pack today in this video, I'll show you in the next video, just so it's a little bit closer to the drop. But other than that, I mean, this is really it. Every single day. Just whatever I can do to continue to get better in every single aspect of my life. So let me pack these up. I also... Whoa! Sorry, I needed to calm Blue down. This happens. She's a very reactive dog, so whenever she sees like an animal outside, she'll try to pry at the window. Anyway, this box is filled with what I have left from my Depop. If you're interested in any items that I might have for sale, look on Depop. It's Shep X Chris, the same as all my other handles. People have been going crazy on there, so I have to ship this one out. I'm pretty sure this guy got the Kanye Vultures long sleeve. Boom. I think he got it for like 15 bucks. So all my prices on there are pretty fair, and a lot of the stuff on there is brand new. So if you're interested, go check that out. I got stuff in there, but like I said, let me pack these orders up, get things going. I need to pack stuff up to go shoot the Run Club promo, and obviously I'll take you guys there and show you guys everything that we are planning on doing. I'm gonna shoot. We'll go from there. All right. We're gonna go shoot this promo video. I'll show you guys a little breakdown of everything. Hopefully my camera's not in the way when we're out there. Dude, will you need this?
No, I brought mine.
You have one of these?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. But I'm gonna give you guys a taste test before we leave of the Dave bar. I had the blueberry pie yesterday. It was gas. 150 calories, 20 grams of protein. It's kind of ridiculous. 12 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat. We'll see how this goes. It doesn't look very appetizing, but yeah.
It does not look appetizing.
No?
No.
It's got like Rice Krispie things. Alright. Chocolate chip cookie dough. Cheers. That's pretty good, bro. It definitely is more protein taste than a Bear Bells, but for the macros, you can't beat that. We're gonna pack the car, ship these orders out, and I'll see you guys at the Run Club location where we're gonna shoot the promo. Alright, we just made it to the Run Club location, the same park I showed you guys in the last video. I remember telling you guys I don't really like, let me rephrase this. I do plan most of the videos that we do for Preferred, like shot lists and stuff, but not to this detail. Usually I just kind of like freeball it and let my creative juices just flow, but this one we like broke down. I'm trying to find it. So the whole plan for this was I posted the flyer already to the Preferred page, get people hyped, so people can save the dates if they want to fly in or drive in and plan hotels and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people said they would fly or drive pretty far to come, and then obviously the people that live in the DFW area already can plan for Saturday, August 9th, 10 a.m. to be here. So posted the flyer, just people get hyped, like I said, plan to be here, and then we're going to release this video that we're shooting today next week, and then obviously we'll post any updates we have for the actual Run Club the day before and the day of, and then people will know. So this one's more of like a cinematic type style video. It's going to be about 36 to 40 seconds, just getting some action shots, drone shots of the park, the layout of the whole loop that we'll do, shots of like the Run Club tee in motion, stuff like that. So you guys will see how this process goes, and we'll go from there. So I'll update you guys along the way. Also, just to give you guys a brief update on just the whole situation, we have this entire parking lot. When you show up to the address that's posted on the Preferred Instagram, and then you will see this is like the main courtyard right here. I'm not sure if we're gonna set up here or the one that's all the way in that corner over there, but you guys will see everybody pulling up on the day of, and you'll see like the whole tent. We'll have a canopy set up, tables, giving out the tanks, and have coolers and stuff for the rise fuel, hydration, either before or after, and then we'll get stuff going. All right. It's not that bad out here.
It is hot.
It ain't that bad, bruh. See, once you get your body accustomed, bruh, at least Mexico won't be that hot. It'll be like 85.
Oh, bless.
When we went, it was fucking terrible. It's not that bad today. See how it goes. All right, we're gonna change the location that everybody essentially located at. So this is the other courtyard I was talking about. The parking lot's right there. The main one's right there, but Eddie made a good point that like this courtyard is away from everybody else that's not a part of the Run Club that will be at the park on that Saturday. So once you get here, you'll walk in to the right and come down this path and then end up here. And we'll set everything up here. Everybody will warm up, chill, talk. There's benches. Really cool view of the lake right there. So we'll go from there. And yeah, you have your drone. Set that up first. All right, we'll do drone shots first and then go into the other one. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, if you can do that, I think that'd be sick. The only, so like how you had it, it doesn't have to be like right over top the trail, but if it's like in the middle, showing the outskirts, yeah, maybe. I mean, what do you think about going underneath? Do you think it's necessary? So I would say underneath those woods in there, and you come out and you go up again, trail the whole thing, and then you go underneath those. Come out. You don't. I guess you don't have to go in these trees. You can go underneath the trees, but under the bridge would be pretty cool. And then come out and then just come down here. Yeah. And it can even be a thing where we might be able to turn this into 2 separate videos, where one of the videos is just the trailing of the map and showing people what the loop looks like. And then the next one we'll do like the motion shots of the running and stuff like that. Like I said, we could always speed the footage up. You don't have to go as fast as you can.
Ah, fuck that.
You gotta go all the way around.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Just do like. Fuck, that made me nervous.
What is that? Well, if you want to go over, you can. I was saying, I don't know if you feel comfortable in there. If not, we don't have to do that. Let's just take the overview of it, because it's gonna be too far away.
Okay. I thought I lost it.
Is it back?
Well, it disconnected, but yeah.
Alright, let's just do. Alright, let's just do over top of the entire thing, staying like centrally located. Because I feel like even not going all the way past those trees, you can still see where it is.
Yeah.
So you can just. Yeah.
There we go.
Your heart racing?
That was stressful. Oh,
That's pretty fire. Alright, shoot going smooth. We just have to shoot a few more shots with the camera. No more drone. We're done with the drone. But we're basically going to be doing 2 different videos. One video is going to be that first shot of showing the entire trail. Try to map it out with like a line. I've seen that done a bunch of times, so we'll try to do that. And then we have like more of a cinematic video with me running in different angles with the drone and then the camera and like close-up shots, stuff like that. You guys will see here how we'll shoot it. And then hopefully it comes out pretty damn good. So this first one you want to do, you're gonna run backwards.
So I'm just following, or not, I'm just tracking you?
That's how you speed run a promo video. 2, actually, are very easy to shoot. I feel like that's our, what am I trying to say?
Most organized.
No, like that's how we usually are with a lot of our shit. Like even like other preferred stuff is pretty fast. But you guys will see this stuff next week leading up to the run club. I hope most of you guys viewing this can pop out. Should be a good time. But that was like an hour and some change.
Hour 15.
Yeah, I'll go home, let the dogs out, probably shower, and go get my hair cut, go to Rise. Still got lots to do today, so I will let you guys know what is going on. Alright, like I said, very successful shoot. Was able to recoup a little bit. I didn't take a shower just because I sweated a little bit, but I'm going to sweat later. And I have to wash my hair and everything after my haircut because I'm actually going to cut some of this off. It's getting a little too crazy. But we picked up a tall boy DC. I didn't know my 7-Eleven near me sells them, so that's fire. But we're headed to our haircut now. We'll get there at like 2:35-ish. I'll get cut in like 30 minutes to an hour. It'll be 3:30. Then I gotta rush to Rise, which is about 10 minutes from my haircut. Go pick up my subs. Why is this person going 50 miles, or not 50, 30 miles an hour? Anyway, go to Rise, and then we'll head straight home to take Michaela to the airport because she's gonna leave before me. and we have to leave at 4:45. So pretty tight. But once Michaela is to the airport and settled, we'll be in a better position to get everything else that we need to done today. So right now, haircut, pick up Rye's stuff, and then go home to take Michaela to the airport. And then after that, all I would need to do is, I need to do some more work later tonight, but that can be done later tonight, like I said. Pack for trip and then get the dog stuff together, and then I need to lift and then do some type of cardio, whether that's sprint intervals, my 4-mile run, go play pickleball, whatever the time permits. I'll handle that. Which leads me to something that I did want to bring up in this YouTube video, and that is your split does not have to be like very strict depending on what you have going on. Like, let me rephrase that. What I mean by that is basically when I have different busy days and different things going on, sometimes I can't get the same workout in like I would if I didn't have a super busy day. So it just depends on how I go, and I think being able to call an audible sometimes and do what you can on that said day, then I think that's fine. Do whatever you can do with what your time permits on that day. Like today, I'm not gonna be super upset with myself if I don't get every single workout done, but I'm gonna do at least one workout and maybe walk on the treadmill or maybe walk the dogs. Like something's gonna check a box off in my head. Obviously, don't go like throughout your days and be like, oh, well, I have like somewhat of a busy day. I'm just gonna bullshit a little bit. Like, do the max amount of effort that you can do on that said day. And that might look different for different days. And that's why I say not every day is the same. Like, for example, my week has been kind of off just because of I've been really busy with certain stuff and getting ready for trips and preferred and a bunch of boxes coming. Like, there's a lot's been going on. So my split hasn't been the exact same way structure-wise this week, but my body is still getting the right stimulus based on the workouts that I'm doing. So every day is not always going to be exactly like the week before. I would say try to get it to a point where you can try and be as consistent as possible week in, week out. But if you have to call, you know, a little bit of audibles here and there, that's fine. You're not going to lose any progress by changing a few things up depending on your schedule. So that's all I wanted to say. That was on my mind because a lot of people have been messaging me about my split, about my nutrition. Like, what do I change with this? You know, talks that I have with my clients. Like, some people freak out over little stuff that's not gonna, you know, make a huge difference. It's very minuscule on the scale of longevity and long term, because your transformation body-wise is a long-term game. It's not something that happens overnight like that. It's being as consistent as possible with what you do and, you know, giving your body the right amount of stimulus. I know I was kind of rambling there, but I hope that I got to my point that I was trying to make. But we're like 20 minutes away. I will talk to you guys whenever we get there, all right? Day is going pretty smooth so far. Oh my God. Yeah.
Boy, you good?
We're trying to post like fitness stuff and all that.
Yeah? Have you started already?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long have you been doing it?
What's the thing is, like, I post like that stuff and then I post like my haircuts, you know?
What, you cut
Yeah,
hair too?
I'm
Oh, okay.
But like this time I was like, nah, like I really want to like just focus on that, you know?
So you want to do, I mean, trying to think. I mean, if you want to bring more clientele to your shop, I would like make a separate page. But you could still post like you as a barber to your lifestyle and fitness stuff. So like, I tell him all the time, like post to both. But more clientele stuff, you do obviously your haircut stuff to your barber channel, and then show that you are a barber still in your like lifestyle stuff.
Nah, but I really want to like, I feel like I'm ready to like branch out, bro, you know? Like, to do like just fitness content.
Do it.
Yeah.
What's stopping you? Scared?
Nah, I mean, I just feel like it's gonna take time until I make like an income off of that.
Well, if you don't start, then you're never gonna get to that point.
Nah, like I've been posting more.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
How much?
Like 4 times a week.
It's gotta be more than that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit.
If you you gotta think about it. Like, there's probably a million other people who are doing what you're doing, trying to start. So if you're only posting the bare minimum, who's gonna see you? You gotta be in front of everybody's face all the time. I've been doing it since 2020, and I still post to every single platform, probably like at least twice a day.
Oh shit. Okay.
But now it's a little different for me because like that's my job. Like, that's what I do to make money. So
How do you like? Do you do like coaching off of that? Or
I do coaching, but that's like my bottom level, I guess, income. I own a clothing brand, like what he has on.
Oh, okay.
It's called Preferred. Yeah, so that's my like main shit.
I need a sponsorship at this point, bro. Like, what's going on, bro?
But I also like, have sponsorships too and stuff. So the way I think about it is
like for people to use your code or
yeah. And I have like salary, so like Young LA will pay me a salary. You know, Rise supplements.
Yeah.
So I get sponsored by them. But basically, I use like TikTok and Instagram to funnel to my actual businesses. So a lot of people will think like, oh, if I get a lot of views and followers, then I make money. But that's not how that works. So basically, I tell people they need to set up a certain business model in order for you to make money. So like you have your barber stuff, so you get more followers, more views, you get more clientele at your barber stuff. Now fitness-wise, you have to kind of figure out what business model you want to create out of that. Do you want to be a sponsored athlete? Do you want to create your own brand? Do you want to get, partnerships with other brands? It just all depends on what route you want to go. But views and followers is like, it's so minuscule to it. Because like I know people that have 150,000 followers, you think they make a lot of money, but they make nothing because they don't know how to run a business behind their personal brand. So that's why I started that brand when I had like 70K on TikTok. Didn't really know what I was doing, but you gotta start. And you just learn along the way. I'm a big believer in you gotta learn along the way.
Yeah, for sure.
You try to figure everything out before you start, you're behind the 8 ball, and you're just playing catch up. People think they need to have everything figured out before they start, and like that's not how shit works. So I still am learning stuff every single day about how to run a business and legal stuff and all this stuff, but you figure it out and you kind of figure out how much capital you have to work with, and then you go from there, how much time, because that's, I think time and capital are kind of the same thing.
We're doing the same haircut though, bro?
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to cut this shit off the
You
side,
trying to
though.
cut a
I'm not
little
gonna lie, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
As soon as my wife was like, yo, that's just getting a little crazy, I was like, alright, bro. So, like, I don't think I want to trim this yet, but definitely the side. I mean, you can see that.
You don't want that shit to hang.
Nah.
I got you, bro.
Yeah. Jeez!
Boy, that's a blessed guy, bro. Come on. Come on, bro.
We nutting up today.
It's going on YouTube?
I can't show my weakness, bro.
Come on, bro. There's a cut, my boy. Appreciate you for sliding. Damn. What's dropping everything, bro? What's going on? Come on, bro. It's gonna be.
Alright, shout out to boy Gonzalo for getting me right. Quick and easy. Had some good conversations too with his friend. That's also a barber that you guys saw. We are beach ready. I'm excited. 3:37. We'll be to Rise in like 10 minutes, maybe less than that. Pick our stuff up. I'm not gonna stay there long how I usually do and talk to people. So I gotta go. So we'll get there probably like 3:50-ish. Give myself some time. Leave by 4. Get home by like 4:30. And then we'll have time to recoup a little bit and then take Michaela to the airport. I probably will come back home before I go to the gym and we'll go from there. So I'll show you guys what I pick up or this month's order from Rise. And yeah, that is how our day is going. So pretty average, busy day in the life. All right, that took a little longer than expected. It's 4:10, it says we're gonna get home at 4:51. So I'm gonna see if I can make up like 6 minutes just so the wifey doesn't get any more stressed than she is right now. But we got our order, and I talked to Brett a little bit about getting 30 to 40 energy drink cases. What is going on with my camera? 30 to 40 energy drink, come on, man. 30 to 40 energy drink cases for the run club, and then like 30 to 40 packs of hydration. So I'll handle that next week. I'm not gonna do anything with that right now, but we did get our whole order. I'll show you guys that at home or after we get back from the airport, because it's gonna be pretty, get home, pack the car and leave and take her to the airport, and then I'll get back home and kind of recoup again. So I'll see you guys when I see you guys. All right, time to go home. Show you guys what we picked up from Rise. like I said, recoup a little bit. I also will show you guys the stuff dropping for the Perfect Pack. I don't know if I went over that the last drop. I probably did, but I'm gonna keep doing it because it's our fattest drop yet. I'm super excited about this one. Honestly, every single pack that's coming out the rest of the year is fucking phenomenal. And I don't know, I'm very hyped. With the momentum of the brand, I think going from Run Club, how many people are gonna be there, and then the traffic that is gonna bring to the next drop, which is our biggest one. I mean, like I said, I have over 3,500 individual pieces, which is ridiculous. And then the drop after that is even more fire than this one. And then the one after the next two is the first drop that I have officially with the new manufacturing team. I'm gonna explain all this to you guys at home because I don't think you guys understand the depth of the Black Friday drop and just the route that Preferred is going. You guys will see. So I'll see you guys at home, all right? All right, boom, finally home. We'll go over the Rise order. We got a lot of stuff to do the rest of the day. Just a little bit. I'm gonna shower after I show you guys this and like what's dropping and go over those details. I have to lift and do cardio, so that's either like regular cardio, like I walk on the treadmill, or if my body's feeling up for it, I'll go on my 4-mile run. I'm probably gonna run and not be soft. So lift, run, stuff to pack, vacuum all the floors, clean my closet up, like put my clothes away and stuff. I have to get the boys' stuff together for tomorrow. I have to get Blue's stuff ready for here. All while filming a YouTube video. And probably get sushi later tonight so I can be filled out tomorrow. So, and I have to do that next like 4.5 hours. So let's get cracking. We got Jet Pup. Haven't had this in a while. This one's pretty fire. Goes with everything. Good staple daily. Creatine monohydrate. You guys know I take this every day. Also take this every day. We got our glutamine right here. Fire supplement. More pump caps. I'm gonna take this on my trips because I don't want to take the powder. So if I don't have pre, then I can just take the pump caps and be fine. And we got 2 things of energy drinks. One sour punch green apple. Have not had this in a while. And then we have one ring pop cherry. Have not had this either in a while. So that is all I got. I don't really have a limit when it comes to what I can order from Rise, but I don't like bombard them with a bunch of stuff like I used to. But that's really it. So Code Shep if you want to support your boy and get some fire subs. Love you guys if you do. But now we can go over what exactly is dropping in the next pack, because I promise you guys, it's hard to say that like I can continue to keep topping what is coming out because the shit that I put out is fucking elite. I'm gonna try to remember when the brand took a turn, just based off of like what I have put out. I know when we first started out, we were using like comfort colors and shit, but honestly, for a long time, I have maneuvered the brand in a way to bring you guys really dope ass quality. So for it to just continue to go up, up, and up, I'll do one of these. Because I've done fucking everything. Every single avenue, aspect, angle of the brand is me. You know that Franklin Saint video? That's what did he say? I built this shit brick by brick. Me? Yeah, me. I'm talking manufacturing, customer service, shipping fulfillment. What else we got? Marketing. All the creative shit, me. So now that I'm in a position to be able to outsource and delegate a little more, not even a little more, a lot more. That's why I'm so amped up about this performance collection, because I've already kind of set it straight with the French Terry fabric sweats and the t-shirts and the thermals and all that shit. But I was having trouble finding the best manufacturing manufacturers for performance. I probably have not, I wouldn't say wasted, because I've learned a lot about when it comes to performance, like nylon and polyester and all those mix of blends and stuff when it comes to performance stuff. But I've probably spent over like, I don't know, 3 to 5K on just samples alone, and I don't like any of them. So I wouldn't call it a waste. I don't ever say that it's wasted money, because I've obviously learned along the way. Now that I'm able to completely shift my focus and put that to a manufacturing team that's filled with experts in that area, and all I have to say is yes or no, and I like this placement, this logo goes here, and they talk to manufacturers, they have all the manufacturers, themselves, and it's completely like a hands-off experience for me, which I've been needing because I've talked about this in previous videos. With the momentum and the demand that Preferred is having this year, something was going to take a hit if I continue to try to do every single part of the brand by myself. And a lot of people don't know that I've done every single part of the brand. So wait until this November pack, let alone the next 2 packs are going to be fire. Don't get me wrong, the next 2 packs are going to be phenomenal. But the performance pack, just so you guys know right now, started off, we have new sweats and hoodies. So cuff sweats, like cuff joggers, and a matching hoodie for working out or just lounging, but it's more for performance stuff. It's still gonna be French terry cotton. Half zips, performance tees, long sleeve seamless shirts, training hats, training socks, like actual training socks, 2-in-1 shorts, linerless shorts. What else? I'm working on a half tie right now. What else we have? New oversized t-shirts. Like, it's going to be a fat ass performance drop. And I talked to the manufacturing team, and they were like, okay, like, what type of impact do you want to make when this collection comes out? I'm trying to be the fucking best out of everybody. I don't give a fuck if it's, I don't know, Nike. I don't give a fuck if it's Lululemon. Am I using Lululemon as a reference for what I want to create? Of course, because you see them as the best, you know, shorts company right now. But I want my shit to be an everyday type of wear that when you go to, you know, either lounge or go work out or go train, you're like, damn, I'm gonna wear Preferred, not because of the logo, but because the fitment and the material is so fucking nice that's what you're gonna be gravitated towards. So that's my goal, is to make a hard impact as soon as this performance collection touched down. I'm not trying to, you know, dip my toes in the water and be like, hey guys, like, here's performance collection. We're doing a little test trial and we're gonna see where it goes. No, I'm trying to be like that style of performance clothes is Preferred. Like, you know what you want to work out in is Preferred. So I can't wait until that comes to life. I'm going to continue updating you guys. I'm always transparent and updating you guys, whether that's my YouTube videos every other week, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever other platforms that I be posted on, you guys will see that. But as far as the next collection with the Perfect Pack, I'm pretty sure I showed you guys these Scullies, best Scullies on the market. Everybody that has had them can attest to that. So we have the pink Perfect Realtree camo, absolutely fire. We have the black camo Realtree, absolutely fire. Also, I'm restocking these because these keep selling out. So we're gonna restock this one and then the black basic one, and then the last Perfect Scully to come out will be these, just regular black. So 3 new Scullies plus the camo and black basic Scullies restocking next month. Absolutely fire. On top of that, we have brand new shorts. These are the camo ones. Best material we've ever used. I'm telling you guys, these have been in production, or I would say like the creative process, for the majority of this entire year, trying to find the best mesh material that's not only comfortable to wear like lounging around, but working out. Like, I've ran in these, worked out in these, trained in these, and they're phenomenal. So details right here, absolutely fire. We got the silver eyelets on here, excuse me. We also have a black and gray pair. They're so comfortable, I wear them to sleep. I don't know if the black pair is right here, but we also have the black pair. You guys have seen these, or those. This is the gray pair, absolutely fire. Black eyelets, perfect logo right there, absolutely fire. We have new t-shirts dropping, crop tees, absolutely fire. We got a black, a white, and then this is my favorite one. This one is probably gonna sell it the fastest, the Realtree camo one. Peep details, contrast stitching all across. I talked about this in the last YouTube video, but I'm gonna keep hammering it until the drop. So you guys are gonna see this a lot. And don't be upset, because I'm gonna keep showing it to y'all. And then we have, where is this? 2 tanks dropping. Y'all want the crop look, so I'm giving it to y'all. We got a wash black and a wash gray. Boom. Contrast stitching, distressing on the side. Y'all know how I do shit, bruh. The shit's always gonna be fire. And then the Perfect sweats. You guys have seen the Perfect sweats. Same Perfect logo. Restocking the vintage black hunter camo, vintage gray, and then we're adding a plain black pair. I have over 1,000 pairs of sweats, so nobody should go without, and if they probably will go without. the amount of people that are interested in them, which I'm not upset at because I'll keep restocking them as much as y'all want them. And the changes we made, I put like 1/2 inch on the thigh because I know people not complained, but they said they'd rather a bigger thigh. I put a little bit more increased size on the waist because people's waists were getting a little too tight, and then I increased the length. So it's overall a better fit. I realized that when it comes to a sweatpants being perfect, how the name is, I want it to fit, you know, as many people as possible. I know that some body types won't be able to fit them like others, but I think the way they are now, I wear a size large. I'm 190, about 5'9", 5'10", depending on the shoes that I'm wearing, and they fit me perfect. So even if they're a little long, you can always cut them because they're raw hem, so there's no issue in that. And then there's drawstrings if they're too big, you just tie them and they're fine. So did I go over everything? Oh, we have new socks coming out too. I don't have the socks in. They should be in next week. Restocking the ones I have on now. Ugh, the upside down mid cuts, and then we're adding a black pair, and we're doing 2 crew socks with the perfect logo, but instead on the side, because everybody does that shit, instead on the side we're doing back hits. They're like small back hits. It's absolutely fire. I will show that in the next YouTube video when they come in, and I'll go over the entire drop again with you guys. But I mean, skull caps, tanks, t-shirts, shorts, sweatpants, socks, and that's really it. New stickers, new wristbands. We got white, and then we have new gray ones as well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That's it for now. And then the real, that shit's fire. That's stuff you can wear every single day and mix match with different pieces. Real like graphic stuff and the cutoff sweat shorts that I've been working on for a while. Ever since I came out with the basic baggy sweats with the key loop, I've been working on a cutoff short for those basic baggy sweats. So ever since like March, I've had the idea of doing cutoff sweat shorts with the same key loop, and those are gonna be fire. And then we have like a bunch of graphic tees. You guys seen like the collegiate preferred one with like Elon and Princeton and Florida and all that stuff. That's gonna come out. We have more tees coming. How could I forget about the thermals? I don't think I have one. I think I'm gonna wait to show you guys that. The perfect thermals are also gonna drop, black and a hunter camo as well. Those are gonna be fire. The fit is crazy. I went through like 6 sample runs to get the exact measurements that I like, and those are gonna be fire. So that pack, the next pack has like 21 pieces. Pack after that has like, I think around 20 to 25, because we're doing zip ups as well, like this one right here. These are all my measurements, Brad. So you're not finding no shit like this anywhere else. And this is a size large. This fits me exactly how it should. Like this is fire. This is fire. Double zipper. I didn't want to go French terry. When you go French terry on like a zip up, it's very flimsy and floppy. I wanted the zip up to have like structure to it. So this is a crop look. Obviously I have a tank underneath this, but I mean, this is fire. So this will drop, not this pack, but the next one, hopefully in September, October-ish, maybe around my birthday. And we're also gonna do the zip up in a hunter camo, because y'all been fucking with the camos. And then like new scullies, of course. I'm telling you, best scullies on the market. Weatherman, Digi Camo, what is this, barbed wire, marble, you can't beat it. So, the heat's coming, all right? The heat is coming. Stay tuned. All right, run club first, then we get hype, drive more traffic to the brand, have the fire ass drop. August can be a crazy ass month. I cannot wait for you guys to be a part of this. I'm more excited for the run club than I am the new drop, just because I get to see the community that's been built with Preferred. Oh my gosh. Just the community that's been built with Preferred in person. I'm very excited to see how that weekend goes. It's giving me like flashbacks to when I was a part of GBT and how, you know, I got invited to go out to Houston. Everybody's there. You know, Russell obviously was the CEO and owner of the brand, and he's inviting everybody out there to go to a gym, his gym, and then we all go out to the club. I'm kind of in the same boat with the run club weekend. I'm having people fly in. I got like all the athletes and stuff that are coming out. I got their Airbnb. I've never been in that position to do something like this, and it's really cool. We're probably gonna go out, get a section, whatever. It's just like I was in that position in 2022, and then only 3 years later, now I get to be the head and owner of my own brand and have a weekend like this, and you know, have the blessings from God to be able to have the resources and do this for my people. I think it's, I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy to think about, and I'm just super excited to see where this month takes the brand even farther. Because there hasn't been a slowdown month. We have just been going like this, up, up, and up every single month. So that's just daily clips, stacking over and over and over again. You do the same thing and keep trying to get better at it every single day. Stuff is gonna fall into place how it should. That's where we're at right now. I'm gonna shower, get ready for the gym, chill a little bit with the dogs. I'll probably vacuum before I leave just so I can get that out of the way. And then we'll go hit upper body. Like usual, I'll see you when I see you. I just realized my white Adidas were so dirty. This happened on my long run. So this is the dirty pair, and this is the clean. I'm gonna clean the bottom real quick. I was gonna do it in the bathroom, but Michaela just cleaned the bathroom, so I'm not going to make it even more dirty. But this is what I'll be running in at the beach. A little 10 miler on Sunday. But this looks pretty good already. So if you need a cleaner suggestion, I would just pick up Crep Protect. I've been using Crep Protect, CREP, and then Protect for like, dude, since I was probably, I don't know, 15. Before that, real ones know Jason Mark. Jason Mark was the shoe cleaner that everybody used when all the Jordans were coming out and the LeBrons and the KDs and all that, but now I just use Crep Protect and it just comes off super easy. Cleans it really well. Even the mesh part too. Put a little water on it, then put the product, then more water. Oh my gosh. And then just get to scrubbing. Only when it comes to like scuffs, you really won't be able to clean that very well. But for what I need, just to look a little fresh and feel a little bit faster because I feel fresh, this will do the trick. And these are going right in my suitcase. I'm packing right now. So I'm gonna pack, vacuum, and then eat and get ready for the gym. So that is the order of stuff we're doing right now. Done with this. I'll update you guys on how things are going in a little bit. All right, a little update on stuff. I just vacuumed the entire house, so we got that done. Wall to wall, floor to floor, everything is spotless. So did that. I got all the boys' stuff together. I do need to go to PetSmart before I go to the gym. It's kind of on the way, so I'll just knock that out. I'll get them a fresh new bag of food, and then I'll just take that straight to Mitri's house tomorrow morning, so I don't have to like pack individual bags. Better get out of the pantry. Watch out. Watch out, buddy. But vacuumed, got the boys' stuff together. I'm basically packed. Blaze, we're not leaving right now, so there's no need to shake, dude. He's already shaking. We're not leaving yet, dude. Blaze, we're not leaving yet, okay? Mr. Sir, we're not leaving. Anyway, packed everything right here. We're all good. Bear, why are you in my kit? Why are you in my thing? Anyway, I got my Kith hat I'm wearing tomorrow with my fragments. Got my drawers in there, my socks, 2 colognes I'm taking. I'm taking this because I have a bad blister on my foot from hoops. And everything else is pretty packed. I got my fit for the airport, little cheetah print, young LA shorts, and then my 2 Kith t-shirts I'm going to put on top once my toiletries are in the suitcase. But other than that, I'm pretty straight. Honestly, I thought this stuff was going to take me a lot longer. It's 7:30. So I'm thinking I'm going to start lifting by like 8:15. Running is still up in the air right now. If it gets too late, I'm just going to have to do some regular cardio, which I'm fine with. But the only other things I have to do are go to PetSmart, lift, set up the security system and stuff for the sitter, and then create an emergency list. So I'm going to do the emergency list now, and then I'm going to shower and get ready to go to the gym. That is the plan. All right, gang. We're finally able to eat our pre-workout meal. I will recap everything we just did in the past few hours and go over the rest of the night's plan. So we set up the security and I did all the instructions. I even have this whole list for our sitter on this paper, everything like that. And then got all the boys' stuff together. Still have to go to PetSmart because they close at 9, so I need to leave in like 10 minutes max. Vacuumed all the floors. We packed everything for a trip, so all I have to pack is my toiletries in the morning, and those are already out ready to go. Picked up all the dog shit outside, cleaned up everything else, put my clothes away in the closet, cleaned out the entire fridge, did the dishes, and now we are eating and getting ready to go hit upper body. Plan, I mean, it's getting kind of late, so I'm thinking, do some cardio afterwards, walk on the treadmill, get the heart rate up, And that will be, you know, not the simulation for our run, but, you know, let my body kind of still go through that high heart rate, but not kill myself because I have 10 miles on Sunday. And today has just been crazy. I'm already at 10,000 steps anyway. So what we have before this meal, or I'll say after this meal, as of right now, I am at 1,600 calories, 132 grams of protein, 210 carb, and 40 fat. So this sets me up perfectly to have sushi tonight. Hopefully they're open. Let me see. My favorite spot is open. I'm begging that they're open. They close at 10:30, so we should have enough time to lift and get there by 10:30, hopefully. So I'm having is 2 chocolate rice cakes with 16 grams of peanut butter with honey. Peanut butter with honey is the peanut butter from Trader Joe's. I didn't add honey, so it's 2 rice cakes, 16 grams of peanut butter, 36 grams of the strawberry preserves from Trader Joe's, a little bit of sea salt on top. You guys can see there. I have 156 grams of banana that I'm gonna put onto the rice cake like this. And then I'm gonna have another David bar for the protein because I was low on protein. But I know if I get the sushi that I will meet my protein goals because of all the nigiri and like tuna and yellowtail that I get. You know, if it so happens that I lift so late that I'm not able to get the sushi, then so be it. And I'll just cook ground beef here and have extra rice. But this should be fun. Hoping I can get the lift over with in like 40 minutes. Come back and we'll eat up. I'm praying that they stay open. Because I still need to answer questions you guys left on my Instagram. I want to go over that. And then that's how we will end this video. Like always, my days are not the same. So I like putting this type of content out though, because you guys get to see that every day is not the same for me. I'm always doing something. And yeah, this is how my life is, you know, before a trip. I'm sure the rest of August will be even busier, but the more you can adapt and be comfortable with how fast things are going and problem solving on the go and making decisions fast and sticking with those decisions, that's all you can, you know, live with. And that's how I like to live. So I'm gonna eat this up because I haven't ate anything since that time me and Eddie got back from shooting the promo run club, and that was like 1 p.m. So about 7.5 hours later. I either see you guys at PetSmart or starting to lift in the gym. Made it to PetSmart with like 1 minute to spare. So I got a few toys and then the big bag of food. Even though I ate just now, I'm not feeling the best because I don't usually lift this late. It's 9 o'clock. I don't know the chances of me being able to make it to my sushi spot by 10:25 because it closed at 10:30. So if I do, if I like finish everything I need to do at the gym, sure, I will go. But if not, like it's not gonna be the end of the world. I'll just cook my ground beef and have extra rice. I'm not super upset about that, but I do want to make sure I get this lifted, and this car is zooming behind me. So I'll see you guys at the gym, knock this workout out, and we'll get it going. All right, baby? All right, energy levels are very, very low. Just straight food and the feeling that I might shit on myself. But we're gonna knock this lift out. Kind of just gonna freestyle it. Mix of explosive stuff mixed with strength, mixed with hypertrophy. Just try to get a decent pump before we leave for the beach. It's really loud in here. I'm gonna go through my usual warm-up. If you don't know what warm-up I'm talking about, it's in my last vlog, but it has the name of each mobility exercise. So if you want a pre-lift, even after, like post-lift mobility routine, go to that YouTube video and check that out. So I'm gonna get this rocking, and then I'll see you guys at our first exercise.
I'm a straight gorilla with it, cold-hearted killer with it. Any nigga getting out of line can get it. I make it hot, motherfuckers freeze up when I come through. Mac 10, 32 shot clip.
Alright, I was gonna do incline dumbbell, but the benches were all taken up. I don't know how at 9:30, but I'm not tripping. So, just gonna do this incline, sort of incline cable press. It always feels pretty good, like contraction-wise and stretch. So we'll do this, probably maybe a dumbbell row. I like those. Secondary chest movement. We'll do some lateral raises. 1 bicep, 1 tricep. Abs, of course. I probably would just do the only single arm dumbbell. If I'm feeling something else, maybe some explosive pull-ups, some dips. Call it a day. I don't know if I'm gonna do cardio, I'm not gonna lie. Just how my body's feeling. And I wanna make the sushi. So we'll see what happens and go from here. But I will just show you guys probably 1 to 2 working sets, probably 1 working set each exercise, and we'll go from there, alright?
I might smile and say what's up, but I don't fuck with you niggas. My rap money slow up, I run up on you niggas. I'm on the edge, I'm just waiting on a nigga to push me. Put my hand on my strap, what you looking at, pussy? We ain't buddies, we ain't partners, and we damn sure ain't friends. So much chrome on my bench, you see your face in my rims. If your bitch wanna roll, I'ma let her get in. I don't play, but I'ma play it to the motherfucking end. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64, riding on Dayton smokes. And when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64, riding on Dayton smokes. And when I open the door.
Dude, at this point, the way my body feels and how low my food is, energy, depleted, I think it's all about like preserving my muscle rather than like trying to pack on muscle. I feel like a lot of people think that like when you continue to cut down like super low that you're gonna build all this muscle. Like, that's not true. So that's why I tell a lot of my clients that like they want to put on more size but they still have a little bit of fat. I would recommend you cut down as much as you can, get to a good baseline, and then build up from there so you're able to pack on true muscle while being in a bulk. So like, it's gonna be really hard for you to, you know, pack on muscle while you're cutting. You're not eating enough food, so it's not really how the body works. I mean, some people are different than others, but it all depends. More times than not, you're not gonna be able to pack on muscle while you are in deficit. So right now I'm just trying to keep my strength up, and I know some exercises are gonna go down strength-wise in numbers, but it's just about getting a good workout in and trying to preserve as much muscle. So obviously keep training hard, high intensity, as heavy as you can go in a good rep range, and then eat your protein. That's the name of the game.
Bitch, get in my car. Don't tell me you don't know that I'm the shit. Man, you better watch your girl, man. I leave with your bitch. I ain't sitting these hoes. Man, I'm about my paper. If your bitch really about it, nigga, I'm gon' take her. Backseat of my Jeep. Fuck till I fuck her.
Alright, so far we've done the chest press on the cables, dumbbell, single arm row, lateral raises, tricep, push downs. Now we do a bicep, maybe just regular curls. I don't know, we'll see. We'll do bicep, abs, and probably dips. Go from there.
Makeup. Take her to the Diamond District, introduce her to Jacob. Tell her if she like me, she should keep me icy. My game fuck with a bitch brains and she thinks she wifey. Spend her life savings in the...
I honestly did not think I would feel this good, like pump-wise. Crazy. Anyway, we're gonna do hanging leg raises, 2 sets, and then one more thing I haven't decided yet, so let's bust this out. We got 3 minutes till 10, and that's what I'm calling the sushi guy.
Cause she likes me, commitment from me, nah, not likely. When I was Vivica, I thought I was onto something, but then the next week, nah, man, it was nothing. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64, riding on Dayton spokes, and when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64, riding on Dayton spokes, and when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. Look into the windows of my soul.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. If you couldn't see already, that lift went crazy. I feel like this always happens. Every time I film a YouTube video and I say I don't feel like the best, the lift goes phenomenal. So I feel pretty crazy. The only thing I would say is that I feel pretty flat, and I'm not saying that as an excuse to go get sushi, even though I already ordered sushi on the phone in the gym. Has anybody done that before? Ordered food while in the gym? That might be kind of big back, I'm not gonna lie. But all in all, felt really, really good, lean, strength is still there. I didn't push the exercise too much. Honestly, you don't really need that much. When you are really lean, you just need something to, you know, stimulate the muscle just a bit, and we go from there. So we ordered from our favorite sushi spot. I need to go pick that up because they close in 15 minutes. I'll get there literally right when they close, so I feel kind of bad. I'll tip them well though. Then I need to hit the grocery store because I'm out of eggs. Why is my camera doing that? I'm out of eggs, so I need to get eggs for the morning. Then if our sitter wants to eat them, she can eat them, that's fine. And then we'll go home and I'll answer y'all's questions after I take a shower. And then I'm gonna eat my sushi and watch a show and relax because today has been crazy. So let's make the troop. to the sushi spot. Alright, I'm gonna make this pretty fast. I only need to get bagels, which we already got, and then eggs. The rest of the stuff I already have, and I'm not trying to get like a full grocery haul because I'm leaving tomorrow. So get the bagels, eggs, go home. It's almost 11 o'clock. Still need a shower. Still need to answer those questions to send off the video. Take care of the dogs, of course, and then sushi time and chill. So I am dying to get home. You know, this is a crazy thought, but I don't want to risk the possibility that my iPad doesn't allow me to edit this like on the plane. So I low-key thought about staying up to edit my YouTube video tonight, which I don't know how smart that is, just based off of the day that I've had. I don't know. After the shower and like editing the video and eating, I'll see how I feel. If I'm up for it, then I'll crank it out. But I also don't want to feel like shit tomorrow, so we shall see how we feel. All right, we're finally showered and everything. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm gonna try and figure out if I can import all this footage onto my iPad tonight, just so I'm not fumbling and trying to do that tomorrow and it not work, and then I can't edit and post the video for you guys this weekend. So we're gonna try that. I'm starving right now. Got my little Daisy's drink, absolutely fire. I'm gonna let this kick in, and then we will go over these videos. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead right now. Let me find these questions. I'm gonna try to give you guys my best input to the questions. I don't even know, that's not even the right verbiage. My best answers to this. First one that I see is OnlyFans. That's crazy. Anyway, go through these one by one. I have a few or several, not too many. But let's bust them out. What Garmin do you recommend that covers overall anything? There's a few. Obviously, you hear a lot of people talk about the Garmin Forerunner. I think the Forerunner 975 or 970. Thank you, Blaze, for interrupting me. The Garmin Forerunner 970 is probably the best budget-friendly Garmin. And then if you want one for like all around, I would say the Phoenix series. I have the 7. You can find one on a weird site. I would say weird site because I've never seen it before, but I sent somebody the link the other day and it was like $390, and the rest of them are like $500-600. So I would kind of just do your due diligence, make sure you're getting a good deal on it and it's legit. That's where I would go. I answered this guy's question. I'll just answer it here. It said, thinking about ordering, how fast is shipping? Shipping, literally, if you order before 11 a.m. on any day, it will go out the same day and get you within 2 to 5 business days, depending on where you live. If you live like way up in Washington State or New York or way in California, it's going to take 4 to 5 days. But everything else is like 2 to 3 days, really, really fast. How long are we running for on the 9th? So the Run Club, August 9th, 10 a.m. At the address on the preferred Instagram and my Instagram too. We'll be running 3 miles. It's a 3-mile loop. Even if you can't run 3 miles, you don't have to run the whole thing. You can skip out. Like if you feel like you're gonna pass out or you're too tired or it's too hard, and just either walk it or you can just jog back to the central location and just chill there. No problem at all. Just got into running. Asics Nova Blast is the one. I recommend Asics Nova Blast or the Adidas Evo SL if you're just getting into running. I heard New Balance has really good running shoes, like daily trainers, but I'm a big Asics and Evos. I would probably go Evos for more of your daily runs, like easy runs, shorter runs, and then Asics Nova Blast for longer runs. I've done the Evos for longer runs and they're fine, but I find the Asics a little bit more comfortable for my feet, long runs, a lot of miles. Over like 5 miles, the Nova Blasts are definitely a little bit better for me. Meetup in Dallas. Pop out to the Run Club. That will be your best chance to meet up everybody that's on the team. Mitri, Joel will be there, James will be there, Manny, Swole will be there, Swole and Crane obviously not with preferred, but they're just coming to be there. Ryan will be there. Adri, if you follow Adri, she'll be there. So it's gonna be a cool time. August 9th, come on to the Run Club. Maybe I'll do a meetup after. Well, no, I think the Run Clubs are cool to do the meetups because it's kind of like community within the brand. I also like get to meet my supporters and stuff. I think that's cool. Where's the running merch at? The tank I was wearing literally all day today will be given out for free to anybody that shows up. And then if I have any left over, which I don't know if I will, I only ordered 250. I'm telling you guys right now, I only ordered 250 of them because I didn't know how it would go. If there's any left over after the Run Club, I will put them on the site available for purchase on probably either that Saturday or Sunday or the Monday right after the weekend. Will we be doing an ambassador program for the apparel in the future? I will not be doing an ambassador program. I don't really like how, this is me personally and the way I want to run my brand. I like picking certain athletes to be a part of the brand and represent the brand. I don't want just any and everybody being an ambassador. Not saying you specifically are not somebody who I would want to be a reflection of the brand, but I know how certain ambassador programs go for certain brands, and it's not really a good look because everybody has a code. Everybody's pushing it now. Could it drive more traffic? Sure, but the right traffic is what I'm looking for. The right reflection and representation for my brand is what I'm looking for, so I will not be doing that. Getting into running, how should I start? Miles per week, 2 to 3 runs a week. Speed, I would say try to run 1 to 2 miles without stopping and see where your heart rate is, see where your pace is, and then base it off of that. I would look at a beginner program online. If you have a Garmin, Bear's going crazy. If you have a Garmin or you use a Nike running app, I would go there. But I would say start with 1 to 2 miles, see what your heart rate is, see what your pace is, and then build up from there. From there, I would say if you have a decent strength training schedule, nothing too taxing on your body, and you're not doing anything else, I would say, 3 to 4 runs a week is good. 2 easy runs, a speed workout, and then a long run at the end. Whether that's Saturday, Sunday, whatever you want to choose. When is the run club, dog? August 9th, 10 a.m., all right? When's the next drop? Went over that earlier. Just go back in the video if you forgot. What supplements do I take? Right now, fish oil, D3, multivitamin from Kirkland at Costco, and then my Accutane. Other supplements, creatine monohydrate, glutamine from Rise. I take hydration powder every day with 1,000 milligrams of sodium per serving. Take about 3 or 4 scoops of that a day because I'm sweating a lot. And then I take protein powder from Rise, Coach Shep. And then pre-workout, of course. But recently I have been weaning off pre-workout. I usually do non-stim like Pump Daddy, maybe half a scoop. And I just not really, I don't rely is not the right word, but I let the carbs and the fuel that I eat before my workout support my body and what it needs. Favorite training watch, Garmin Fenix 7 fitness tracking device, Whoop, for data and the metrics for like sleep and recovery. How many miles am I running per week and how they split up? So I have Tuesday easy run, Thursday speed workout, Friday easy run, Sunday long run. So right now, Tuesday and Friday easy runs are 4 to 5 miles. My speed workouts vary depending on the week and what I have going on. If I have a very, very taxing high rocks workout the day before on Wednesday and I'm doing a lot of like running with it, then I'll see how I feel the next day if I want to do that speed workout. It just depends. But that's how my runs are split up, and I'm running about 15 to 25 miles right now. When's that college logo gray shirt coming in the zip ups? I talked about this earlier in the video. These will come out September, October. I'm not really sure about the exact date yet, but those are pretty much done with sampling and should be ordered the end of next week. Favorite running shorts? My half tights from Walico. You can use Coach Shep. I have it in my bio, or you can just use, I have it in my link tree, or you can just use Coach Shep on the website. I appreciate you guys' support. You guys have been going crazy. They emailed me and they've just been talking to me about how like crazy it is that how much I've sold just based off of me posting, that I wear it. I don't ever bullshit you guys or post anything that I don't personally wear, and I know they're expensive, so a lot of people have been appreciative of the 20% off they give and use my code. And I know they're expensive, but I promise you it is the best $100 you'll ever spend if you're trying to find something that will hold your phone, feels good on the body, doesn't chafe. You can hold your keys, you can hold this. I hold a knife in there, like everything fits. It doesn't feel like it's on my body. Like Walico makes some great products. What does your content journey look like? I want to grow myself and aspire. So I started in 2021 when I was a junior in college, and I kind of just was looking at all the other fitness creators and influencers, and I had a passion and love for fitness and working out. So I would literally try to fill my days vlogging as a college baseball player. I would go to class in the morning, go to practice, go to lifts, and then I would lift by myself at night and record. You actually can go way, way back in my TikTok journey. You see all those videos, not only at the rec center, but the Dowd YMCA for all my Charlotte, North Carolina people. Shout out to Dowd. And kind of just built up from there. And then I had one video of doing like a squat lunge challenge thing, and I got like 3 million views, and I gained like 30K followers. And I was like, wow, I actually might have a shot at this. And I just kept at it every single day. I sucked at creating content. But you gotta go through the suck to learn your strengths and weaknesses and which route you want to go, what you're passionate about, what problem might you want to solve. I don't know, if there's a pain that you can create content out of in your life. It just all depends on what route you want to go. And from there I just started, branching out with ideas. I've always been a creative, like had a creative mindset, so that came naturally to me when it came to creating content. And people stuck with the rawness in my videos and how I came off personality wise, and just how I am as a person. Like I don't bullshit anybody, and anybody who truly supports me knows that. I think that's why you guys, you know, fuck with me the most, and I fuck with y'all for fucking with me. So that's really like my content journey up into, you know, last couple years. That's just being consistent, man. You gotta put in the work and the effort. Too many people want shit so fast. Now, some people might get lucky, and that might work for them, but if you're not doing the daily, I talk about this all the time. It's not just with creating content, but anything in your life that you want. If you're not doing daily habits and tasks to build up to that point, it's never going to happen. Nothing is going to fall in your hands like this. Everything that I have, I've worked my ass off for, and I can attest to that. Every single thing. And obviously, people are dealt different cards, but it comes down to what are you going to do with them? Because you can say, oh, this person has this advantage, this person got this chance, this person got this. That doesn't change the fact of your situation. Like, you fix your situation. You're worrying about too many other people and what they have and how they got there. Focus on you. Anyway, how do you stay motivated in the midst of your creative process changing? If you are in control of changing your creative process, that is all the motivation you need. I think for me, things in my life that I do on a daily basis when it comes to creative stuff it's a habit. So there is no need for motivation for me. I enjoy every single part of the creative process when it comes to my content and the brand and anything else. That it's just very enjoyable for me. So I don't ever really need like a motivation for it. When you design, do you design clothes you like or what will sell? Both. I mean, I know that the clothes that I design and like will sell. So I guess you could say that. I'm not like a trend muncher where all I'm going to put out is trends and I'm not going to wear it. I'm never going to put out a piece that I'm not going to wear personally, because that's not a good reflection of me, the owner. So, I mean, that's funny you say that or ask that, but I just design dope shit and y'all fuck with it. I mean, I know what I put out is heat and nobody can tell me any different. Shin splints, how do you deal with them? So you can either get shin splints or your calves can cramp or hurt. And now Bear's interrupting us. Based on the strike of your foot. So think about this being your midfoot or the ball of your foot. You want to strike on your midfoot. If you go on your tippy toes, you're going to strain your calf or get calf cramps. And if you run on your heels, that's how you get shin splints. So I would just work on your foot strike. Can you show me how to... Okay, this is where we end these questions. This is it. Bear, that's too much water. You're going to end up throwing up. I don't even think this person thought about what they said. Can you show me how to that when what were you going to be at on that then? I think he was trying to troll me, and I think he got me. That is my cue to end this video because I'm starving, and all I can think about is sushi. And that was all the questions. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Vlog 52. Like I said, we're closer to 100 vlogs than we are 0 vlogs or 1 vlog. I'm telling you guys, I'm on my last brain cell. But hope you guys enjoyed that video. I definitely enjoyed filming it. It has been quite the day. On to more. Keep hitting those clips. Don't let anybody tell you different. There is no limit unless you put one on yourself, because nobody else can put a limit on you, alright? Love you guys. On to the next. See you guys in the next vlog. As always, peace, love, and blessings.